Hi there, and welcome to Cinema Nerds, the podcast. My name is Mike Turkis, and I am the editor-in-chief of CinemaNerds.com, your destination for everything movies. At Cinema Nerds, we have coverage of movie news, trailers, reviews, as well as the occasional interview. Every week on this podcast, we will be offering our views on the latest film releases, such as our topic today. The new action film, at least that is what it's supposed to be, from Michael Bay, simply titled Ambulance, unfortunately turns out to be a long, boring slog of a ride instead of the edge-of-your-seat thriller it was more than likely intended to be. Times have gotten hard for veteran Will Sharp, played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. He cannot cover his mounting family medical bills and looks to the one person he believes can help him out, his adoptive brother Danny, played by Jake Gyllenhaal. Danny's help comes in the form of the largest bank robbery in the history of Los Angeles, which leaves Will wondering whether he's made the correct decision.
Officers down in front of the bank, automatic weapons being fired.
Easy. You want to drive or can I drive?
Bank robbery suspects have taken an ambulance.
I got a cop shot. Gotta get him to the hospital.
We doing hostages now? I came to you for a loan.
You're my brother. Have I ever gotten you anything that I couldn't get you out of?
Lock everything down.
We're just trying to get home.
We don't get to walk off into the sunset.
I have a plan!
During the heist, things go from bad to worse as Danny and Will must flee the scene of the crime in an ambulance transporting a cop wounded during the robbery. Now, with the officer and an EMT named Cam, played by Eliza Gonzalez, in tow, the brothers must find a way to elude the citywide manhunt underway to apprehend them.
I'm sorry, brother. Sorry that I brought you into this. I just wanted things to be the way they used to be. That's my brother, Will.
I could use some help.
My wife needs this surgery.
This is real life.
How's that right? You put your life down on the line for this country? You leave your family, your home? How much do you need?
231.
How about more? 32 million. I need an extra man.
I came to you for a loan.
Look, have I ever gotten you anything that I couldn't get you out of? It's time for you to do something for your family.
Although director Michael Bay has delivered his fair share of effective action vehicles, Ambulance is far from one of them. Part of this falls on Bay's frenetic camera work and quick cutting that, instead of creating a series of exhilarating and thrilling chase sequences, merely settles for disguising a mediocre action film with flashing lights and even more obnoxious sound effects. There is an interesting story about two disparate siblings somewhere within the script by Chris Fedek. It is just not at work in this film. Adapted from the Danish film Ambulancen from 2005, there is definitely something lost in the translation, as nothing of consequence ever really seems to be at stake throughout this film. There are rarely any other cars on the road, other than the ambulance and the police vehicles in pursuit, and that makes the weight of the chase much lighter than it should be, or at least could have been. Long guilty of producing spectacle rather than anything tangible, Bay doesn't disappoint of his previous efforts by delivering a loud, obnoxious, and tediously mundane action piece in Ambulance that almost demands that the viewer take in the original Danish film, if only to push Bay's vision out of their mind. That's our episode for this week. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to visit Cinema Nerds on Facebook and Twitter, and at our website at cinemanerds.com.